Alright, it's been smooth sailing so far. The cameras are down, and there's barely any security. Let's hope it stays that way until we reach Yoshiki.
Still, what a bombshell that Yuki-san was married to Yoshiki, right?
About that, doesn't that mean Yuki-san is...
Yes. As I'm sure you've all gathered, I am fairly certain she's my mother.
Hey, you're not really that stupid, right?
Oh, okay. So Yuki-san is Toshiro's mother. Wait, seriously?
Not you, too.
That being said, I suppose she's more like an illusion of my mother that my mind created. I don't remember what my mother looked like. I don't know if that's her actual personality either.
An illusion, huh?
So, a vestige of your mother still lingers in a fragment of your memory?
I'm not sure it's that poetic, especially considering that I don't know what my real mother thought of me.
What do you mean?
It's possible my mother may have resented me.
Really?
As I've said before, I was raised under the strict discipline of my father. My mother was in and out of the hospital due to her illness, so I wasn't able to see much of her. But when I did get to see her, it filled me with joy like nothing else. Those visits saved me. Gradually, her illness grew worse. Watching her grow weaker by the day was a terrible shock. And my father became even stricter, rarely letting me go visit her.
That's too cruel.
It was around that time in my childhood when I hatched a plan. I would sneak my mother out of her hospital room and take her to the amusement park. She had always wanted to go outside with me, so I worked up the courage to carry out my plan. That was the first time I ever rebelled against my father.
You finally rebelled. That must have made her happy, right?
By the time we reached the park, my mother was beaming. It was just a small place on the roof of a department store. Though our trip was brief, I was grateful I had worked up the courage to take her after seeing how happy she looked. But on our way home, she suddenly collapsed. I'm not sure what happened after that. A lot of adults came. I only remember crying the whole time. Not long after, my mother passed away.
I see.
But that wasn't your fault. At least not directly.
That's what the doctors said. But my father still blamed me for it. He said my mother died because I selfishly disobeyed him, and she would always resent me for it, even from beyond the grave.
He placed his own guilt on you. No one will ever know why your mother's time came then.
Yes, but despite knowing that, I'm still afraid. I dread my worst fears being confirmed when I ask Yuki... No. When I ask my mother for the truth. Though I'm ready to fight my father, it would appear my mother is a separate matter. For some reason, I can't stop this wishful thinking that she'll be kind to me. All right, I've digressed enough. For now, let's just press on, do what needs to be done.